Welcome everybody to episode 7. This is the morning of day 7. It's not quite officially morning time yet, but close enough. This is the day of the first Horde Night. Pretty excited about that. I'm going to start this one off with a quest. I'm going to go through here actually and just loot it once, and then run back through and loot it again for the actual quest. Now, as you guys saw in the last episode, we did finally get the mode of transportation. We unlocked the bicycle. Probably should have made that sooner than we actually did. We just found a wall safe too. This one we will definitely beat into, since we can't hardly ever find any. And let's see what's inside. But as I was saying, we definitely should have unlocked the bicycle a little bit sooner. I underestimated how long it was actually going to take to get to that quest that we chose, which was the farthest one away. But as they say, better late than never, so I'm glad we got it. And speaking of transportation, we did put a point into Grease Monkey. That way we can try to find some more vehicle books and hopefully rush to the motorcycle, as that will probably be our best vehicle for a while. Alright, so this one was a fairly small POI, nothing too good in there when we did a pre-loot, but now let's go ahead and start the quest and see if there's anything else we can find. And I'm going to beat into this thing one more time. See if we get anything better the second go around. Weapon, flashlight, mod schematic. I think we already learned that. We'll still read it again just in case. And then got some cash. And we just cleared all the zombies, so we're good to go back to the trader. I think we're going to go ahead and wear the Rogue's Hood. It does help with everything minus the armor rating, and the Nerd Goggles just give more XP gain. So I think the trade-off is worth it there. I'm going to go ahead and wear those. We'll keep the nerd glasses just in case. And the Preacher Boots are better too, but I really like the speed buff that we get from the Commando Boots. So I'm just going to go ahead and continue to wear those, but we'll sell the Preacher Boots and the cash. Keep the Nerd Goggles. So we can put the structural brace mod on the knife. We might as well. It just helps with, lowers the degradation by 25% until we can, actually since we can make that serrated blade, we'll go ahead and get that in here. And we'll probably swap that out for the structural brace mod, and then we'll put that on like the axe or something like that. Now that we have this bike, we can get back pretty quick to the trader. We'll turn this in, probably grab another one. I think we'll use that bait shop for the first Horde Night. It's probably a terrible idea. I think we just roll with it. I said that in the previous episode, and I kind of just want to do that. I'm going to save that on here because I will forget where it's at. Alright, so we have that marked down, and we'll come back to that tonight and fight the Horde. Well, since we have the room, we'll go ahead and stop by and loot this little rundown trailer area. Pistol Pete Volume 4, 9mm weapons degrade 20% slower. That'll be good for us in the future. 2 Forged Ahead books in the old Do Collector. And that gets us to lockpicks. Perfect. We were just talking about making some of those. And now we actually can. Another vehicle book. 2 more vitamins and a Night Stalker Volume 3. There's actually 2, so we'll read one and then sell the other. Pretty good stash for just a very small POI. Yeah, I totally went the long way to get to that bait shop, but we're back at the trader, so let's sell some stuff and grab another quest. I'm just gonna go with the jar of honey on this one. So we're at 3,300, almost 3,400 tokens. Let's check the books real quick, see what he's got. He does have vehicle book. I'll go ahead and take that. Don't see anything else that we want to buy.
Even if it is to a scumbag like you.
The book barn sounds like a great place to go. Let's do that.
I got some shit. Don't you?
I have some waters to fill up. We'll get those going in the fire. So the lockpicks do take forged iron and mechanical parts. We do need to go for some mechanical parts, and we have some forged iron in here. But yeah, let's go do this next quest. I did have the Horde Night zombie count maxed out. I did up that from the default settings. That may or may not have been a good choice. And for this quest, we are going to explore a little bit more of this area over here, which we haven't been to too much, just through a couple of houses. Another knife guy. Looks like a fire department station right here. And here's our quest. Actually, maybe we just do the Horde Night in the fire department. Is that a Whataburger? This one I am absolutely going to double dip and loot twice. Hopefully the first of many vehicle books in here. Another structural brace mod. Ranger boots, 44 mag ammo. None of that is too useful to us. Automatic Weapons Handbook Volume 6. Fully automatic mode has an increasing chance to ragdoll an enemy with each hit. That'll be good since we are going to use the AK for Horde Night. Not too surprising, but there was not as many books in there as I was hoping. Let's see if the quest actually will give us anything more. Burning Chef mod schematic. 2 more forged aheads. Doesn't get us to a level though. 2 scrapping for funds. No level. Another knife guy. 33 out of 75 on the knife books. Alright, so we have officially killed all the zombies in this area. Finish grabbing this loot here. More 9mm. What's with these grip mods we keep getting? Bar Brawling Volume 6. We'll sell that. I think we already read this one too. Maybe not. Alright, so let's go back to the trader. And so I do want to give a shout out to my biggest supporter so far. It's hands down been my daughter. She has been quite the fan and given plenty of feedback, of course, and has watched everything we've gone through. And I might just see if she will pick the Horde Night destination for today. I think that's pretty fair, but also could be interesting to see what she picks. So I think we'll do that and then kind of make it interesting for us all. And in that way, I don't have to decide between the locations. I'll just tell her maybe the fire department, the bait shop, or somewhere else. See what the luck of the draw is there. But like I said, I did crank up the zombie count for Horde Night, so we'll see if that actually has a big factor into surviving the night and how long it'll actually take. I'm throwing the idea also of just increasing the day length time to the 90 minutes right before the Horde Night. That way it can go on a little bit longer, since again the hour-long days just seem to go by pretty quick. Well, I think we just continue the trend and go with the magazine bundles like we do every reward. I don't know if we read the Magnum Enforcer Volume 3. We'll double check that before we sell it. So we read 4 and 7. This one was 3. We'll just go ahead and read that one since it's new. Since we have the bike, I think we just go with the Pass and Gas Store. That could be a good one. The Smokehouse. The Burns Cabin. I'm not too sure on either of these. Let's just go with the Pass and Gas Store. Alright, some Armored Up, medical journals, and vehicle books. Alright, so the plan is to just head back to our little campsite area and deposit the things we have on us right now. I'm going to consult with the #1 fan, again, my daughter, and see which Horde base location we want to set up at. Really, we're just going to try to hang out on top of whatever POI she picks and just have the Horde Night there. We'll probably be able to knock out one more quest in before then and then just prep for that. But I am going to, since we already have the zombie count cranked up, I'll increase the time too, just so that way the Horde Night goes on a little bit longer. I think we're good on drinks for right now. We have plenty of red teas, we have plenty of water done, so that's not a concern. So I think we'll be good from having to collect the murky water in the jars at this point. I'm not going to worry about it at all anymore. Yeah, let's go take down some cars real quick for mechanical parts and make some lockpicks. I'm thinking maybe like 50 lockpicks or something like that will probably be fine for a little while. We don't have any points into anything locksmith related, so we're gonna probably fail that a lot anyway. But the more lockpicks we have, of course, the better. And this helps us to start collecting a lot more vehicle parts we'll need in the future. Now, I will say, if Mia decides to pick the fire department as a Horde Night spot, then we will have to clear that, of course, which shouldn't take too long. It's not a huge structure or anything like that, but I'll have to make sure that I leave a little bit of time at least to do that. But for now, we'll continue to get some of these car parts, and then I'll bring you guys back once we decide on a location. But first, I'll make some lockpicks and get my guy back to the little home base. We're at 25 parts so far. I think, yeah, we'll just try to hit that 50 mark. We might even be able to make a better wrench. I have to look at that. We can make a level 2, which we have everything for, and that may help get a few more resources and quicker resources maybe from taking things apart with it. I'm not sure exactly how that scaling works, but I think something like that. Which I think we've found enough glue too to kind of help keep our duct tape count in order, because we do need duct tape for a lot of things. Maybe after the Horde Night we can go through that hospital. This one may have reset. I thought we went through this area before. Shotgun Weekly. We'll read that for the XP. This one should get us the rest of our mechanical parts and then some. This is quite a big vehicle, so we get plenty of resources from it. Since we're close to it, we'll just take this last car down. Yeah, let's take this wandering horde out. Crept up on me while I was taking that last car apart. It's okay. We're good. We are good. Yeah, I did not expect to look over and see like 9 zombies. I was just casually taking apart this last car, and my wrench is actually about to... You know what? We won't worry about repairing this. We'll just make a new one, because we can make the level 2. No loot bags. That's unfortunate, but we did kill that little horde. Alright, let's get back, make some lockpicks, probably make some more forged iron, a few more things in the storage crates, and then I'll figure out where we're going to have the Horde Night. That'll kind of help me determine what we're going to do before the Horde starts, and of course where we're going to have the Horde Night at. I'm going to scrap the radiators. I think we already have one or some in here. So we have 12 duct tape, we actually have an engine, 60 mechanical parts, 23 electrical parts, plenty of brass, 2 wheels, a little bit of forged iron, some forged steel. So we definitely need more forged iron. We have 50 here. I'll look at making another 50 in that, and then take majority of this iron to put in there. Looks like we might need some more clay too, but that should help us for now. I did want to make the level 2 wrench. It only uses 6 mechanical parts, but it uses 18 forged iron and 3 duct tape. We'll probably find one. As you guys know, my luck, we'll probably end up finding a better one. But that's okay, since we have the resources for it. We'll just go ahead and make it. And we'll make 32 lockpicks with the forged iron I have on hand right now. That's the most we can make, which is also the most we have had. So that'll be nice to have future safes and things like that that we need to crack into. So while everything's crafting and we have the forge rolling, I have a few things here that need to scrap down. I'm going to bring you guys back again once I figure out where we're going to have the Horde Night, and then figure out what we can do in that meantime. Alright people, we're back, and we did get our answer. And I'm sure some of you probably guessed it, but my daughter did pick the bait shop for the Horde Night. Should be pretty interesting because I don't think I've ever in my history of playing this game had a Horde Night where I had water almost surrounding me. So it'll be interesting to see how the zombies spawn in and try to get me. I'm assuming it's probably going to be all pretty much north of the bait shop, but we'll see. Looking at the time, actually, I don't know if we're gonna have time to go all the way to the clear, do it, and then come back and be at the bait shop and ready for the Horde Night. So right now I think I'm just gonna go for the airdrop, see what we can get out of there. I'm not sure if that's gonna be in like the burnt forest area or anything. It may be, so that could be interesting. And then we'll hurry up and get back, go to the bait shop, load up on ammo, and that's all we're probably going to need. I don't plan to build anything or do anything crazy like that, so we have plenty of food and water. Let's go head over to that airdrop. As I mentioned before, I did turn up the zombie count. I maxed that out, and I also went up one more on the difficulty. I don't know exactly what that's going to mean for us. We'll let fate decide that, I guess, but okay guys, I just realized I was going to the wrong airdrop. We have two, and I completely forgot. And I was just going off of the one that was on the bar there at the top. There's one that's way out past the Savage Country, which is where we were headed, which is way too far. And then there's this other one that I was initially trying to head to, which is like past the fire department area, east, so the complete opposite way. And luckily I didn't waste too much time, but I completely didn't realize which one I was going to. But we should still have time to get to that airdrop, get back, grab what we need from the little base that we have, and then head to the bait shop. Just thinking about it too, I think it's going to be pretty easy for me to get up on top of the bait shop, but I don't know how zombies are going to attempt to get up there yet, so we're just going to try to make the best of it. Alright, so the airdrop is in the burnt forest area, but there's no way I think I'll be able to make it all the way through that and back in time for the Horde Night. So the plan is to get back to our little campsite, even though I just wasted all this time, grab all the ammo and everything like that I think we'll probably need, and then go set up at the bait shop and prepare for the Horde Night. Yeah, we would have just now probably been at that airdrop. Probably eat 3 of these. That should give me the full, and then I'm just going to bring the vegetable stew, which gives quite a bit of food and water. Then I have the bandages on me, I have the 2 first aid kits, some building blocks to climb, and the AK. We'll probably be using the bow and the AK the whole time. So, alright, let's go ahead and get to the bait shop. I'm curious to see how this night is going to go. I'll be honest with you guys, this doesn't feel too promising to me. What I'm doing is taking out the edges of this front section here, because I feel like they could just easily jump up here really quickly. So at least this should hopefully buy us an extra block that they would have to jump up to. I have 3 vitamins, so I'm going to use one now. I don't know if we're going to have any flying creatures, like birds or anything like that, being the first Horde Night. I think it's just going to be ground zombies, but I guess we'll see. Honestly, I don't think this foundation is any kind of concrete or anything like that, so we might be in for it, fellas. Oh, they're coming. Oh yeah, they're here. Forgot all of my Molotovs that I had. Go figure. Yeah, they're just kind of attacking everything. The fence, the building, which I think is wood. So we might be screwed on this, but let's see. Uh-oh. I don't want to hit. Oh, that was my fear. I didn't want to shoot at that. Figured it was going to blow up, but looks like they did that for me. We're definitely getting our use out of the bow today. Got a loot bag though. That's good. Hopefully the first of many. Yeah, this was a terrible decision. They're all going inside where I can't really reach them. This guy got a little close. Yeah, it looks like they're damaging the floor, but... So far, none of them have made it up here, though. We do have a long night because I cranked that time up, so probably not the best idea, but I wanted to make it interesting for sure. These arrows don't seem to be doing very much at all. Oh, I see a head right there. Yeah, I wonder if we can just go ahead and beat out this section too to prevent them from climbing up here from that dumpster. Kind of want to shoot this barrel just to see that lady go boom. Let's do it. Did she die from it? I think so. Yeah, it looks like they're still coming. I feel like most of them are inside. I may just pop a hole in the ceiling. They're about to get up here. I don't have like any kind of fully auto mod on here, so I think I have one, but I just didn't put it on the gun. So there's a ton of them in there in that spot. I wonder what's in that bag. I almost fell. So it's just now midnight. I think the 90 minutes is definitely going to take its toll now. And the fact that I'm at like 100 rounds is kind of scary because I started off with almost 300. I may have to just keep trying to bow it. I do hear a dog. Okay, I see these guys. Oh no, they're almost through the ceiling. Holy crap. If I had some Molotovs right now, or pipe bombs, I'd be dropping them all down there. And run away, but maybe I can, maybe I can. We'll just have to see, but so far I'm doing alright up here. Trying to kill that dog. Oh! Okay, he could reach me from there. I'm already down to 20 arrows too. That was close. I literally almost fell off. Alright, now we got them all right where we want them. Let's kill that dog. He's almost down, I think. How many arrows do I have to shoot this dog with? This is insane. What is this, Cerberus or something? Am I not doing damage or something? Okay, he's finally dead. Just trying to get like a better angle on them. I don't feel like there's all that many. Doesn't look like there's any more coming this way. Another level up. A nice headshot through the ceiling. Look at all those arrows down there. I'm about to have to repair this bow, it looks like, too. Yep, there he goes. Down to just single amount of arrows now. Single stack. Just craft another 50. Daytime is not too far away, so we're getting there. Might just see if I can just turn and try to these guys a little bit better. Ooh, right through the noggin. I mean, we'll eventually kill them, you know, with the arrows, but we can only make so many more. Seem to be doing pretty good, though. I could pick up probably half of them now. Get down, you big boy. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no, oh no, run. They completely took down the bait shop. Oh my god. I think we got this though, still. Oh no! No, this is falling too. Oh, I didn't think that through. I didn't know the whole dock was going to go down. That was pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. Is this it? Oh shit, no, the gun broke. Oh no, no! That's it, that's it. Oh man. I honestly thought we were gonna be good. I didn't think there was gonna be any more after that cluster down there. Well, the fact that they took down the whole bait shop, I didn't actually expect them to do that. Figured it would have at least withstood that first Horde Night. But like I said, cranking up the difficulty a little bit and the zombie count probably didn't help. And then the gun breaking, I didn't think it was gonna break. I was running out of ammo too at the same time. That's unfortunate. I guess that'll be it for the series. We were bound to die too, and if I would have spent more time probably trying to fortify the Horde base location, maybe we would have done a little bit better that night. And if I had more ammo and repaired the gun beforehand. Real quick, I just wanted to bring you guys into this. Before I was wrapping up the outro, I wanted to go over at least like the kill count and all that good stuff. But the final level was, we got to 30. Game stage was 40. I'm not sure exactly what game stage is. Some of you guys out there may know that. Please let me know. The enemy kills was around 326. Not too bad. Of course, the one death. I definitely think that death could have been prevented, but at the end of the day, it's a permadeath series. You know, we die, we end, we get to start a new series, game mode, whatever you want to call it. Either way, new content's going to come out. So, like I said, I just wanted to show you guys the stats there, and I'll bring you back to the outro. Well, I guess that's it for this series, guys. I mean, there is light at the end of the tunnel. We do get to go to 3.0. It was like midway through the series when that update came out. More than just an update. It's like the whole menu's revamped and all that looks different. So it's a pretty major update. And again, new POIs come out, so that may be good content-wise for us. But I guess by the time you guys end up watching this episode, it'll be 3.0 series. Now, there's a lot of sandbox options and things like that in that one that I will dig into. I haven't looked into everything yet, but it should be more fun. There's going to be newer content in there. I will probably do like a supercut with all the episodes, just kind of in one video. So if you want to see something like that, just keep an eye out for it. It's kind of unfortunate we died a little earlier on than I expected to, but I kind of was playing with fire, with, you know, making it a little bit more difficult, and then going down. I thought I was going to be able to handle that, but it was just terrible timing. As soon as I got out of the water, they kind of swarmed me, so it is what it is. I'm not too mad about it. Like I said, we get to just start a new series and have even more fun with it, but it was fun nonetheless. I'm glad we did it. Look forward to the future content on this. Like I said, I will be playing other games in the future too, but I kind of want to stick to 7 days. Right now, that 3.0 stable update just came out, and that's kind of where the game's at right now. And so I definitely thank you guys for watching. We'll get back on the saddle, so to speak, and have some more fun. And we definitely learned. So it was a learning experience, but it was fun. So that's it for this episode, guys. Keep an eye out for the next series, even the next video. I'll try to make good content and keep that going for you. And I appreciate you guys watching. Please like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate everyone that has so far, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.